Look at Robert Downey Jr. Y'all trying to play a black man. Look at him over there. He over there a white man, but over there a black man. He pissed me off trying to be funny. But it's him, so I let him slide. You know, like I said, it got to be certain people you let them slide. I'll let you slide. So, guys, apparently you can only save one movie from each year. Let's see. I don't know nothing about it, but I just know you can save one movie from each year. And I thought this would be fun. Okay, choose one movie to save from each year from 1975 to 2025. Which is funny because, you know, I just started watching Star Wars. I watched two of the saga, two of the three of the beginning, the prequel saga or the original saga. I don't know. I only watched two of the Star Wars movies so far, which is ironic because it was in 1977. So that's the first thing I thought about. But let's see. Okay. 1975. Jaws. Oh my God. I like Jaws. It wasn't the best, but I like it. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Or Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Wait. Okay, being that I never clicked this video, I didn't know it goes so fast. But Jaws. I've seen Jaws. I like Jaws. Rewatching Jaws, it sucked, you know. You know, you go back and you rewatch movies and they kind of like suck. It was like very long, drawn out. You didn't see that many short sharks and stuff like that. But it was good and it's a classic. It's a classic. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I know about it, never watched it. Rocky Horror Picture Show, never heard of it in my life. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, never heard of it in my life. So, save one. Okay, if I save it, Jaws is just like, you know, a no-brainer. On top of not knowing these other two, but if I did, I probably would have still picked Jaws. All right. Yeah. 1996. I mean 76. Rocky. Oh my God. If Taxi Driver was 1976, that out loud. Josie Walls. I don't know that. Carrie. Oh my God, Carrie. I gotta say, Carrie. I'm a horror film buff. I love horror films. Horror. If I was like a dude that like boxing and sports, I probably would have said Rocky. Mind you, I didn't react to, but I recently watched Creed 1, 2, and 3. And I saw how that world was intertwined with Rocky, which I love. But I never really watched Rocky like that. But I would definitely say Carrie first, Rocky next, Taxi Driver, and Outlaw. I never seen it. Sorry. I hope it's good. Clint Eastwood, I know him. Maybe. You know. Smokey and the Bandit. Heard of it. Never seen it. I thought I was a movie watcher. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I actually watched it. The Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, Austin Powers. Is that a parody? Is Austin Powers a parody? The Spy Who Gagged Me, Shagged Me, or something? I didn't know Austin Powers was a parody this whole time. And Star Wars: A New Hope. I recently watched that 3 days ago for the first time. I'm going to save Star Wars. I really liked the first one. I really enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed it more than I expected to. So I would go for Star Wars. When it comes to, I'm sorry, this pullover, I'm cold, y'all. When it comes to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, I remember it, but not that much. Smokey and the Bandit, I've heard of it, but I never watched. The Spy Who Loved Me, I gotta go into that because that's James Bond. And I thought I watched all the James Bond movies. Mind you, I probably watched all the remakes, come to think of it. Cause I never knew that was a movie. And it just reminded me of Austin Powers. So I'm like, damn, let me find out. I didn't know Austin Powers was like a parody. That's crazy. So my choice was Star Wars. Halloween, Superman. But mind you, I'm a Marvel fan. Cheech and Chong, Grease. I love Grease growing up. John Travolta. I love Grease growing up, guys. But if this was like a Marvel movie, I probably would have picked it just because it was a Marvel movie. I don't even know no Marvel movies came out in 78. So Superman came out, DC came out before Marvel movies. I had no idea Superman was came out in 1978, but it makes sense. Yeah, it did. But I didn't see it. I didn't watch that one. I'm going to give it to Halloween because I am a horror movie buff. I really enjoyed Grease. So I will go Halloween, Grease, Superman, Cheech and Chong, which I saw the remakes of those. I never saw that one. Y'all, I watched this movie called 12 Angry Men, and it was from like the 70s. I think the 60s or probably the 50s. It was in black and white. Let me see. 12 Angry Men. 12 Angry Men movie. I think it was from the 50s. 1957, and I love that movie from beginning to end, and that's what opened my eyes to older movies and classics and stuff. So I might start getting into these 1970 movies as well, because I didn't know Superman. I didn't watch Superman, the older version, and I didn't watch Cheech and Chong, the older version either. I watched the remake. But Halloween has my heart. Mad Max. Alien. Why are they doing this to me? Apocalypse Now. Rocky 2. Oh my God. It gotta be Alien. I've seen this movie. I've seen all the original Alien movies. I know Sojourner Reaver. I know all the Alien movies. I've seen all the Predator movies. I gotta give it to Alien. Apocalypse Now. Never heard of it. Mad Max. I've heard of the remakes. A lot of fucking movies that I love, I'm noticing are remakes, which I knew Alien was a remake. But I'm saying, no, this is the original, but you know what I'm saying. Alien first, Rocky second, Mad Max, and then Apocalypse. But I've never seen the new Mad Max though. Am I missing out? 1980, Raging Bull, Robert De Niro. Oh my God, The Shining. I know The Shining. Of course, I know The Shining. Emperor Strikes Back. Wait. Blues Brothers. I love the Blues Brothers. I love the Blues Brothers. Emperor Strike Back. I just saw that movie yesterday. It was not one of the better. Mind you, I've only seen two. I like the first one better. The Shining. Know it. Beginning to end. Here's Johnny. I know everything about it. Raging Bull. I'm not even a boxer, so sports buff. So The Shining got The Shining is my choice for first, and then Blues Brothers, and then Star Wars, and then Raging Bull. But if I was saving one, I would definitely shave The Shining. Even though I feel like The Shining was like long drawn too. It was like a psychological horror, and you really had to get into it and things like that. But some of these movies you have to watch with the 1980 mind frame, not the year that you watched it. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars, I had to look at that in the 1980 aspect versus 2026, you know? A lot of things didn't make sense, a lot of things didn't add up, but back then it probably was like so amazing, you know? So I'm not the worst. I'm not trying to give him a hard time. Evil Dead, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Escape from New York. Oh my god, Man Makes True is at the bottom. Evil Dead, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Escape from New York reminds me of one of my favorite movies. What is it? Escape from New York remind me of Cloverfield. I've never seen Escape from New York. I've heard of it. I've seen the original trailer, but I've never sat and watched it. But I know the gist of it and everything, which is something I would be interested in. Horror movie buff type things. Evil Dead. It really was like a parody if you ask me, but in Evil Dead, Ash was pissing me off. Like, it was just crazy. It was just insane. But it probably was like so amazing back then. Raiders of the Lost Ark. I never saw this one. I saw the remake. But I really loved it. So I would say Evil Dead, Raiders, Escape from New York, and then Mad Max. Just how they have it right there. I think they know what they're doing with this one. 1982. Blade Runner. I saw that. E.T. Phone Home. Okay. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I don't know what's that about. Ooh, First Blood. First Blood. I think I saw that movie one time. E.T. Gotta be. I gotta save E.T. Phone Home. I gotta save him. Um, Fast Times, never heard of it. Blade Runner, heard of it. Not interested for me. So it would be E.T., First Blood, Blade Runner, and then Fast Times. Argue with your mama, not me. Scarface, Al Pacino. Oh, okay. Return of the Jedi. I can't save this because I haven't seen it. I'm supposed to be watching it tonight, I think. Wait, I'm supposed to be watching this movie tonight. I think that's it. Return of the Jedi. I'm supposed to be watching this tonight. I know who that guy is. Uh, let me show y'all. I know who he is. Even though I gotta pull out my notes. His name Java. It's in my notes. But I don't. Is that Chewbacca? See, I can't save this, guys. I haven't seen it, and I'm watching it later today. Scarface, I've seen. It scared me shitless. 83. I'm not gonna tell you how old I was, but I watched it like once, and I remember not everything about it, but I remember that I thought he was the real person. You know, like I thought he was the actual Scarface. That's how good it was, and that's how much it scared the shit out of me. But Sudden Impact, Clint Eastwood, I gotta watch that. I never seen it, but I know it's good just by looking at it. And The Outsiders, So this gonna be Scarface, Sudden Impact, but I never seen it, so I can't really judge Star Wars versus Sudden Impact if I've never seen both. So I'm just gonna save Scarface and leave it there, since that's the only one I've seen. I'm not even gonna judge. I'm gonna just leave it alone. 84. This is fun. Ghostbusters. I know Ghostbusters and I know the original. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Karate Kid. Oh my god, that was 84. Terminator. I'm saving Terminator off top. I'm saving Terminator off top. I'll be back. I learned so many beautiful fun facts about this movie in the last few months. As a Terminator fan, I've learned that he wasn't even originally supposed to be the Terminator. He was actually supposed to be the one going back and saving the woman in the beginning, but because of his physique and his inability to speak English very well, they decided to make him the Terminator, which was the best freaking um the best, oh my god, the best idea they ever came up with, because I couldn't see him being John. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see him being nobody else but who he is. Terminator off top. Indiana then Karate Kid. How I pop up with a cookie, you ask? So my decision was Terminator, Indiana Jones, Karate Kid, then Ghostbusters, which I love Ghostbusters. So this was very hard, but I like Karate Kid. I actually seen this. I seen all 40s. I've seen all 40s. So it was very hard, but Terminator, Terminator, Indiana, Karate Kid, and Ghostbusters. Let's go. Let's go. 85. Oh, the 90s gonna be so hard. Back to the Future. I've seen it. Breakfast Club. I actually seen that a few months ago. The Goonies. Seen it. Look at me getting a little hip. Rocky. I can't remember if I watched Rocky. It seemed like I've seen it. Stallone. It seemed like I've seen it. But I just wasn't into it because, boxing is not my, forte or whatever interest. So I probably seen it in passing or seen it because it was in a room. Like I've saw it, seen it, whatever the fuck y'all want to say. Like in passing, it was on or something. But Back to the Future, I actually saw that a few months ago. Breakfast Club, I sat and watched somebody react to that. So I kind of saw it. I'm not even going to give y'all my true opinions on some of these movies because some of these movies are all 40s are classics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to give my full opinion on these movies. I'm going to just say Back to the Future. I really like the Goonies too, but I'm going to say Back to the Future and leave it at that. I'm not going to have y'all trying to contact me and find my address over some of these movies. Top Gun. Okay. That's what it was called at first. I really thought it was Alien. Oh. I really thought it was just 007, but that's Top Gun. Oh, okay. I thought that was 007 for a second. But I've never seen it, as you can see. I just know it's Tom Cruise in this action pack, and it's about jets and stuff. Highlander. What is that about? What is that about? It's a 1986 cult classic about immortal Scottish warriors' century-long duel. Connor discovered he cannot die unless he's beheaded, leading him. How the fuck he discovered that unless he was beheaded? But anyway, I got too much logic. Leading him to fight others like him throughout history. If he found that out, other people would be able to find it out and just behead him, you think. Even if he sleep, just behead him. But shut up, Nautical. I'm just going to stop reading this. Because the logic for me, how you knew that? And if you knew it, somebody had to tell you. So that means the enemies probably can know. But anyway, I've seen Alien, Big Trouble in Little China. Never heard of it. 4th. I would save Alien. Top Gun, Highlander. I don't know. Big Trouble. I'm saving Alien. Alien has more logic than Highlander. RoboCop. I've seen that one. Evil Dead 2. I've seen that one. He pissed me off. Predator. Loved it. Lost Boys. I've seen it. But I don't remember that much. But I thought that was like a young Johnny Depp the second guy. Like, just see it. Like Johnny Depp when he was like, what was that play? You know the play. Uh, I I I, I was about to pick that one just if I saw Johnny Depp was in it. But of course I'm gonna say Predator, and then Evil Dead 2, and then RoboCop, and then The Lost Boys. But I would say Predator. If it, you know, I love horror movies, so if it was a different horror movie, I'd probably say that. But Evil Dead 2, I watched that shit, and I 88. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Akara. Rayman. Cruz and Hoffman. Die Hard. They said Die Hard a Christmas movie, y'all. Y'all think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Is that really a Christmas movie? I don't know now. I think I seen it like one time. Beetlejuice, Die Hard. I've never seen Rain Man. It looks Hoffman and Cruz. It looked like it could be good. I'm not even going to acknowledge the second one. I ain't finna set myself up for failure. But I would definitely. It's very much a tie between Beetlejuice and Die Hard. But I would just say Beetlejuice because I remember more. And I learned some fun facts about Beetlejuice in the past months. Where Beetlejuice was only like in 6 minutes of the whole movie. But he made the movie. I'm about to try to verify. How much runtime did Beetlejuice have on the first movie? Oh, 17 minutes. So the movie is... okay, so he only had 17 minutes in the whole movie. And he don't even appear until 25 minutes into the movie. So it really was amazing that he, really made that movie. Like Beetlejuice. It's about Beetlejuice. And he was only in the movie about 17 minutes. On top of that, the movie was 2 hours long. And he was only in the movie for 17 minutes. So that's really like top tier. If you could only be in a movie that short of a time, in a movie that long. So I'm gonna pick Beetlejuice and then Die Hard. But I'm gonna say Beetlejuice. 89. Back to the Future 2. Batman. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. I recently learned about that. Indiana and the Last Crusade. Okay, let me sit and think for a minute. I need some time. Back to the Future 2. Oh my God, I've been too big this whole time. Have y'all been able to see it? Back to the Future 2. Batman. I really love Batman. Batman Begins and Batman The Dark Knight is two of my favorite Batman movies. Indiana Jones, love the whole series. The old ones and the new ones. Some of the old ones I haven't seen, but I still love it. By, default. Bills and Ted Excellent Adventure. I recently learned about that movie. I didn't watch it, and I didn't even know about this movie. I can't believe y'all ain't being able to see the year. I apologize. I'm just not noticing that y'all can't see the year. I am so sorry. I apologize. Y'all ain't been able to see nothing. But let me make me a little smaller. Y'all, I hit the bottom of my computer by mistake. And oh my God, it just shut the whole computer down. So I hope I'm able to save the footage from the last, let me see how many minutes. Oh my God, the last 5 minutes. But it wasn't really 5 minutes, But anyway, oh my God, I hope I'm able to save that. Oh my God. I think I am. I do see it. I press play. It won't let me fast forward. I guess because it's saving. But Please. And that's footage that I've been sitting on my computer for like a month, I think. So please let me know if it's raw and I didn't really edit it, or like I'm yelling at the kids, or I'm farting, or I walked out the room and things like that. Please, please, please. Please let me know. Because I don't even know if I edited it or went through it. But I saw a GIF, like mid, in between, like in the middle. So I just assumed, oh, okay, I must have edited it. And I just posted that shit. So let me know. And I can't believe you want to hear her lies. Period. So guys, in the meantime, I'm ordering pizza. Usually I cook on Sundays, make a good Sunday dinner. But I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna order me some pizza, me and the kids. So and also you could tell I'm stalling. 5, 7, 5, 3, 7, 6. You can also tell I'm stalling because it's hard to pick between Batman, Back to the Future 2, and Indiana Jones. It is hard. It is hard to pick. I'm gonna just go with Indiana Jones because I really enjoyed this series. I fuck with Batman, but I don't even remember the first one. I'm gonna just go with Indiana Jones. 1990. Okay, the 90s, y'all. It's about to get big. It's about to get good. Edward Scissorhands. Not saying it wasn't good at first. Oh my God. I'm so tired of Pretty Woman. Home Alone. Home Alone. Do they really got Holy Cow on the front of Home Alone? Oh my God. Goodfellas. I know you would choose that one off top, Pollock. Shut the fuck up. Edward Scissorhands was beautiful. And you know, I just mentioned that if that other one had Johnny Depp in it, I would have just chose it off top. I really did like Edward Scissorhands, but if I watch it now, I'll probably be like, what the fuck was the director and the writer thinking? But you know, Home Alone versus Edward Scissorhands, I love Home Alone. Let me see. Let me get some wings. 18 piece, 12 piece at Edward Scissorhands and Home Alone. Edward Scissorhands and Home Alone. Edward Scissorhands and Home Alone. Any carry out up to 5 toppings, $10. Let me do this. This a first, y'all. Pepperoni, sausage, bacon. Let me do mushrooms for my son on half of it. Mushrooms, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, mushrooms, onions on his side. Look at me. And then I'm gonna get another pizza, like a regular one. Like a little pepperoni or something. Pepperoni. Add damn $40. Jesus. Go to checkout. I know this shit finna be like $50. Pay when I get there because I don't trust y'all. Place the order. Okay. I was stalling, guys, but I gotta go with Home Alone on this one. I gotta save Home Alone. It's a classic. I gotta save it. 91. Hook. Terminator 2. I'm getting lightheaded. Point Break. Oh. Y'all, so let me tell y'all a funny story of how I found out about Point Break, which I haven't seen, but I heard of. Because Tony Stark kept calling Thor Point Break. And Tony Stark always calling people by nicknames, and I never understand the fucking nicknames. So I had to Google why the freak Tony Stank, word to stand, keep calling Thor Point Break. And I had to look it up and found out it's because of his hair. They had that same hair in the first Thor movie. But he called him that in Avengers. But, so I know nothing about this movie except that actor and the hair. That's all I know. But Hook is a childhood, like, memory of mine. Peter Pan. And, Robin Williams, rest in peace. Oh my God, rest in peace. Rest in peace. I love him so much. And he gave us so many good memories. And the way he passed away via suicide, which is so sad. That made me so sad. Oh my God. I would feel so bad if I don't choose him. But Terminator 2? And I didn't even acknowledge Silence of the Lambs yet. Which I love horror. I'm into it. Hannibal Lecter. Come on. I feel like it's hard between Hook, Terminator 2, and Silence of the Lambs. Which, it's really just Terminator 2 and Hook. It's really just Terminator 2 and Hook. And mind you, listen, Terminator 2 was beautifully done because you watch Terminator 1, you see all this action pack, you see he the robot, the T-1000, all that, and then you watch part 2 and you just think he about to be on his fuck shit. But actually, plot twist, he came to save. I gotta go with Terminator 2. I gotta go. It ain't even horror, it's action. But I love action too. Terminator 2, let's go. I feel like it's gonna get harder and harder. 92. Reservoir Dogs. Aladdin. Oh, look at Aladdin. Unforgiven. Dracula. I lied. It ain't hard. Dracula was cool. Unforgiven. Never heard of it. Damn. It got Morgan Freeman in it. Clint Eastwood. Oh, that's got to be a cowboy movie. Fuck you, bollocks. Reservoir Dogs. Heard of it, never seen it. I really don't like mafia movies like that. Aladdin. Of course, I've seen it. That's crazy. I'm choosing Aladdin over these movies. And I like Dracula. But no. 93. Skip. Jurassic Park, a classic. Groundhog Day, a classic. Tombstone, never heard of it. Chandler's List. Oh my God, that's a sad movie, y'all. I had to watch somebody watch that. I'm not watching it. I had to watch somebody watch it on YouTube. That's how you know. I'm like, some people I watch because I like to watch people enjoy movies I like. And some people I watch because I don't got the time, patience, or energy to watch it. And it's like, that was that movie. And it was so sad. I'm not picking that movie. I'm not saving that movie. So it's between Groundhog Day and Jurassic Park, for real. Mind you, I love Groundhog Day, y'all. That is a classic. I watched that movie over 20 times. I watched Jurassic Park over 20 times. Gotta go with Jurassic Park, though. I'm not even finna waste y'all time. I love Groundhog Day, though. Shawshank. And then they gonna drop the beat. Pulp Fiction. Forrest Gump. The Lion King. I feel like animation shouldn't be a part of this, please. Y'all snuck Aladdin in there and I allowed it. But don't do that. Don't do the freaking animations. Come on now. Shawshank was so sad. It was so sad, but in a good way. But in a sad way. Forrest Gump was so good and sad. Pulp Fiction was very action-packed. Lion King. Oh my God. What the fuck? These are not even the same genres. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, that's actually hard. I love Forrest Gump. I love Lion King. Shawshank was sad and it was cool. Pulp Fiction is a pulp classic. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. This, y'all, I'm going blind. I have no idea. I like these movies. I do. Damn, I gotta go with Lion King. Lion King first, Forrest Gump, Shawshank, Pulp. I feel numb inside. I feel numb inside. That's crazy. Oh my God. I feel so numb inside. Braveheart. Mel Gibson. Period. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Period. Friday. Friday. GoldenEye 007. Was Top Gun 007, y'all? Or was that just a separate movie? Friday. Friday. I'm saving you, Friday. I'm biased. Independence Day, Will Smith. Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler. I love him. Mission Impossible. Is Mission Impossible and 007 the same thing? Trainspotting. Never heard of it. Choose life, choose job, choose a starter home, choose dinner insurance, leisure wear, and matching luggage. Choose your future. But why would anybody want to do a thing like that? That damn intro was too long. Independence Day. Happy Gilmore. I'm going with Independence Day. Off top. I love Happy Gilmore. And you know what? I sat and said I was going to watch all the Mission Impossibles from start to finish. And apparently, I guess this is the first one. Let me see. 1996. So Top Gun was separate. Apparently this is the first one. I'm gonna have to sit and watch all the Tom Cruise because I've seen some of them, but I've not seen all of them from like beginning to end. Like I know Tom Cruise. I know he was way before Fast and Furious because Fast and Furious they just never die. You know what I'm saying? Like just plot armor up. So I'm gonna sit and watch that one day. But Independence Day for sure. Men in Black, Devil's Advocate, Al Pacino, Titanic. Ooh, Men in Black and Titanic. Fifth Element. Fifth Element. Got my boy in it. Oh my God, they should have had Chris Tucker on the front. Fuck you mean? They should have had him somewhere. Don't be racist now. Titanic, Men in Black. Damn, I love Titanic. Y'all, I'm not even gonna say my age, but I remember when I used to watch Titanic on VCR and it was 2 tapes. That's how long the movie was. It was 2 tapes, not 1 tape. And you had to rewind and fast forward and all that. Without saying my age, I remember watching that over and over. So I'm definitely a Titanic fan. They need a Marvel edition. It wouldn't work. I don't know. But I'm going to go with, I would like to go with Men in Black. I love Mr. Smith and Mr. Jones. I never noticed it. Oh, I love it. I love Will. Like his comedic input on this movie. I got to go with Men in Black. I got to go with it. I didn't acknowledge Devil Advocate. I know it. I've seen it. It was alright. But it's not memorable for me. Mask of Zorro. I remember that. Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. Never heard of it. Rush Hour. I'm going with Rush Hour. do that. I just knew when I was cool. I just knew. Let me cut the first two out. Um, I remember Zorro from like the 70s. Was that the first Fast Zorro? Rush Hour and Blade. Guys, I'm just thinking of all aspects. Mind you, I love me some horror and action, but I love me some comedy and action as well. You know what I'm saying? Blade is Marvel and is vampires and is action and Rush Hour. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? When Jackie Chan was pretending he know English, I learned fun facts about that too. He thought he was just gonna be dealing with this dumbass American. He came here like, oh Lord, I gotta be dealing with this shit. And so Jackie Chan didn't speak the whole time. So Chris Tucker really did think he didn't know English like that. So that whole running thing about Chris assuming being racist, assuming that he know English and stuff, that was so beautifully done in a movie. Let me see if I can find it.
Mr. Chris Tucker, Jackie's co-star in Rush Hour. Chris Tucker.
Look how he got a... Oh, look at Besties for the Resties. Besties for the Resties. Yeah.
What's up, Jack?
Chris is here in the Silver Linings Playbook, which premiered last night. He was kind enough to come in and say hello to Jackie. Thank you for being here, Chris.
Thank you.
Aww. I think you're going to talk about it right here.
You must have some stories about Jackie. Anything you want to tell us about working together?
Oh, man. Well, like Jackie was saying, the first time we met, it was kind of strange because, and we used it in the movie because I didn't know if Jackie spoke English or not. And because he didn't say nothing to me the whole time, and we was meeting, you know, about the movie Rush Hour, and the director was there, and the whole meeting, Jackie didn't say nothing. He was just shaking his head and he was like this. And I was like, yeah, and I'm gonna do this, and I was talking, I'm gonna do this, and I think we should do this, and this, and Jackie was like, okay. So after the meeting, me and the director walked out. I said, it was Brad Ratner, the director. I said, do Jackie speak English, man? How we gonna do this movie? He didn't say one word to me. Do he like me? Do he want Wesley Snipes? What do he want, Eddie Murphy? Well, does he know who I am? They said, yeah, don't worry. He speak English. Don't you worry. Don't worry. And we actually took that, and he was just filling me out and all that stuff, and we took that and put it in the movie, and that's how you get, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
No. The first time when I see him, he just keep talking.
Like me.
I don't even know one word from your mouth. He was so quick. And by the time I'm translation, what do I say? Jackie. Okay, I just translate Chinese. Tell you another word.
Like, give me time. Give me motherfucking time to understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. So it's like, that was beautiful to learn and to hear. So I'm gonna go. I want to go with Blade, but I'm gonna go with Rush Hour because of the nostalgia. Like, the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. I know the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? I gotta save it. But I'm sorry, Blade. Don't come back for me. Don't come back for me. Now, let me pause this. Okay, guys. I got my piece, so let's go. $19.99 for the 99 in the 2000. Now you're working with some ashes. Yep. Girl. I expected the 90s to be super hard. And it wasn't. So, I don't know. Let's see about these 2000s. Because nothing beat the 2000s with the new CGI and things like that. It better not be no Harry Potter on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It better not be no Harry Potter. What else? Or Marvel. Marvel and Harry Potter win off top. Fight Club. Matrix. I really like the Matrix. I know Fight Club. The Mummy. I really like the Mummy. Oh my God, I really like. Oh, I can't even judge Star Wars because I'm currently watching that series. Only watched 2 movies so far, so I'm not even gonna look at it. The Mummy Mind you, I might come back later and change my mind because after I've seen it. But you know, I'm gonna just go with what I seen because the ones that I haven't seen, I've been bypassing, so I have to bypass. Fight Club, The Matrix, The Mummy, The Mummy, The Matrix, The Mummy, The Matrix. I know y'all love The Matrix. I know it was just some stuff that y'all never seen in y'all life. She looked like some Resident Evil shit. When the first Resident Evil come out? I bet I see it. Wait, let me see. Let me see. 2002. So I got a sneaky suspicion I'm gonna see Resident Evil, but I might not. Matrix, The Mummy. The Mummy is so good. The Matrix so good. I'm going with The Mummy. Sorry, I like horror. I can't help it. I love The Mummy. I watched the movie. I watched The Mummy over 20 times. I watched Matrix like twice. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta save it. I just want to save it. 2000. Here we go. We made it. Gladiator. Is that I Am Spartan? I Am Sparta? American Psycho. Oh my God. The Patriot. Alright. Castaway. Tom Hanks. I love Castaway. I watched that 20 times. I watched American Psycho like twice. I didn't even blink at Gladiator or The Patriot, but I know they're classics. That's why they're on this list. You know, all these movies has to be favorites or top if they're on the list. That's the point of saving a movie, because all of them are so amazing. The Patriot, amazing. So I'm not taking away from their amazingness at all by saying I haven't seen it. That don't mean it was bad. You know, I've seen recently, you know, if you notice, I said I in the last few months I've seen like The Breakfast Club and things like that. Like I've gotten on some movies that I haven't, like, I'm just now seeing good movies that I have bypassed or missed or something. 2000, I wasn't, you know, how old I was, 10, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. But I'm just going to go with Castaway because I really like Castaway. Seen it over 20 times. I'm saving it. I love American Psycho though. I love the series they made because of it and things like that. But I'm just gonna go with Castaway. 2001 Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm about to watch soon, guys. I'm about to get into Lord of the Rings. I have not. I've heard it's a trilogy. Shrek. Ocean's 11. I love Ocean 11. Oh my God, it has the perfect people in there. Especially Matt Damon, George Clooney, and Julia Roberts. Ocean 11. Watched it 20 times. Shrek. Watched it 15 times. Trinity. Watched it twice. Lord of the Rings. I'm getting into that next week. So I'm going to get Lord of the Rings out of here because I haven't seen it. Training Day was pretty good. It was pretty good. But Training Day is like a one and done for me. I already know the plot twist. I already know what's going to happen. Even though a lot of other movies, it's like that too, but you still enjoy them. But, you know, Denzel Washington intimidated me like a motherfucker. I don't want to relive that. Who want to relive that experience, being that damn traumatized and intimidated by Denzel Washington? Nope. Shrek and Ocean 11. I'm definitely saving Oceans, okay? I'm definitely saving Oceans, okay? I really like that movie. I liked all of them. Even the ones with the women that came out recently. It's about fucking time. Even though this Sony, about fucking time. Let me see. Born Identity, Resident Evil. 28 days later. Oh. Why you couldn't have been Resident Evil? They're both amazing films though. Except the new one that came out. The 28 years later and the 28 years later Bone something. Trash. Born Identity, amazing. Seen it 30 times. Spider-Man, seen it a few times. I like Spider-Man. Gangs of New York, fuck police. Okay, so let's see. 28 Days Later, Born Identity, Spider-Man. I like Born Identity. I like all of them. All 5 of the films. Love it. Love it. 28 Days Later. Love it. Love it. Waking up in the hospital bed. Everybody gone. You the only one roaming around. You looking for scraps, confused, don't know what's going on. Then you see zombies. Somebody save you. Then you realize you gotta prepare for a zombie apocalypse. Spider-Man, the original, genuine, bitten by a spider nerd guy, finding out he has spidey senses and powers and things. I love the 2000s with the like original, even though I would say the 70s and stuff has original things and then they make remakes and stuff, but I just feel like this Born Identity is an original concept. Damn, I think it's a remake. But wait, is Born Identity a remake? I think it's a remake if I can remember correct. Yes, 1988. I knew it. I remember that. But I'm just saying, like me, like I said, I was 12. Okay, 2002, I was 12. Okay, so this is like for me original. You know what I'm saying? 28 Days Later, Born Identity, Spider-Man. That is so hard. Damn, I gotta get you out of here, Spider-Man. I love you though, but I like Iron Man better. 28 Days Later, Born Identity. Born Identity was a masterpiece. 28 Days Later was a masterpiece. Oh my God, I gotta save one. I love horror. I love action. Born Identity was a masterpiece. Matt Damon played it. I grew up thinking he was Jason Bourne. I ain't know Matt Damon. I knew Jason Bourne. This guy, I can't remember his name. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what guy. But it was a foreign kind of film. You know what I'm saying? I think it was in London or something. Dang. I love horror though. I love the but you know what? I rewatched 28 Days Later and I liked it less after rewatching as an adult. I watched Jason Bourne 3 weeks ago and loved it. I think I cried when his girl died on the second movie. I gotta go with Jason. Sorry, Born Identity it is. I gotta save it. Lord of the Rings, I gotta get into that. The Last Samurai. That was Tom Cruise. What hasn't he? Pirates of the Caribbean. I gotta go with it. Kill Bill, loved it. Pirates of the Caribbean, gotta save it. I'm a Johnny Depp fan. I told y'all 2 movies ago, if I see him, I'm picking him, okay? Especially because how his ex-girlfriend did him in that whole trial that I watched multiple times. I just love everything about him. Even though he said something about black people and he said monkey, he said nigger and stuff. But you give certain people a pass, okay? You could say, yeah, he was drunk. He ain't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Kill Bill was amazing. I can't judge what I don't know. So y'all gotta let me know if these movies are great. But out of Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl, and Kill Bill, which is amazing. Tarantino, amazing. Amazing. I gotta go with Pirates of the Caribbean. How long is 17 minutes? National Treasure. Troy. Who the fuck is that? The Incredibles. Spider-Man 2. Who the fuck is that, y'all? Orlando Bloom. Oh, he in there? Brad Pitt. I knew that was Brad Pitt. He looked just like himself in World War Z. Damn. I ain't never seen Troy. I don't like that medieval shit. Sometimes I do, though. It depends on what it is. I'm going to cut that out. I'm not even going to tell the world what I just said. I got to cut that out. National Treasure is amazing. Incredible is cool. I'm not doing no animation shit. Stop. Stop comparing animations with actual movies. Like animations is on another level of fictional. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. I already chose the Lion King and Aladdin. Stop. You know, it's like you would save something as nostalgic as an animation. Stop. National Treasure and Spider-Man 2. I love Spider-Man 2. I love Jane, Mary Jane. Uh, I love, oh my God. But National Treasure though. Y'all seen National Treasure? I watched National Treasure 20 times. I watched Spider-Man about 7 times. I love Marvel. I love Spider-Man. I love the newest Spider-Man. I love the original Spider-Man. I love this. But it's like, is it save worthy? Damn. If I don't save Spider-Man, then will there be an he not Avenger? National Treasure. I often say, would there be what impact did Spider-Man play in taking Thanos down? He really did help a little, but he got beat up. And then he had to give the gauntlet to the women. And then the women got the gauntlet to the truck, the van. So he didn't really impact the Marvel journey in Endgame. So I gotta say National Treasure. I do. Damn, am I at Constantine? Watch that over and over. I can't judge. I can't judge. I've seen that kind of once or something. I've seen V for Vendetta and Sin City like once. I've seen Constantine like 20 times. Constantine is, it's mythical, it's biblical, it's horror, it's, you know, action. Casino Royale. Is that 007? Yeah. Okay, so 007 and Mission Impossible were 2 different things, and I knew that, but that Top Gun shit, it threw me off, because I think Top Gun is about, if I can remember correctly, like jets and stuff, and like fighter jets and pilots and stuff, you know. But I remember playing 007 on the Nintendo 64, where A, B, and C is all the same. A, B, and C is jump, shoot, whatever it need to be. I remember being in the vents in 007, and you know, you got to do the missions, and you killing people, you jumping out the vents and seeing snow and stuff. I played 007. I love 007, but I didn't get into the movies. 300. Oh, this is Sparta? What's the other one I was talking about? What was the other one? Night at the Museum is pretty cool. I don't know why they got that on this list. Why the fuck they got that on this list? And that's the one I'ma pick. The Departed. 300 Casino. Damn, it must have been a slow year for 2006. 007 is the shit though. I think I used to watch that. I just don't remember it. Night at the Museum, seen about 15 times. The Departed, heard about it all the time. 300, this is Sparta, I am Sparta, whatever the fuck he say. I probably seen it once. But y'all opinion be so different, cause it's probably like it's mainly men that watch me, so they probably like, you know, the medieval shit and stuff like that, and the action pack shit. But I'm gonna pick Night at the Museum. Unfortunately. There Will Be Blood. Fuck you, Pollux. And I don't even know if that's right or not. Super Bad. Trans motherfucking Farmers. No Country for Old Men. That remind me of Brokeback Mountain, that gay shit. I don't know what it's about though. There Will Be Blood remind me of And She Will Be Loved. She will Maroon 5.
Knock on the window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask me if she wanna stay a while, and she will.
Okay, I'm sorry. Transformers. Superbad was pretty good. Superbad was pretty good, but look, the person I was back then, I used to get so highly offended off the dumbest shit. Superbad offended me so much. Cause they was just obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? But it was very entertaining. But Transformers, it is. Transformers, it is. Iron Man, baby. I knew it was coming. The Dark Knight, I literally just said that was one of my favorite Batman movies. Look at Robert Downey Jr. Y'all trying to play a black man. Look at him over there. He over there white man, but over there a black man. He pissed me off trying to be funny. But it's him, so I let him slide. You know, like I said, it got to be certain people you let them slide. I'll let you slide. Jack Black. Yeah, Ben Stiller. Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black. Oh, this was a beautiful little, year. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do levels. Iron Man, Dark Knight. Kung Fu and Tropic. Iron Man, I gotta save Iron Man. He is, like Dr. Strange said, if I tell you what happened, it won't happen. He sacrificed his life to ensure that we all are saved. All of us, okay? So, I gotta save that movie. That is just without a doubt. No hard feelings, Dark Knight. I love Dark Knight. I love the beginning scene with the bank robbery and the buses and the Joker, and that just sold me. That just solidified every fucking thing for me. But Iron Man, it is no brainer. Okay, what's 29? Inglourious Basterds. Damn, that was that old of a movie. Star Trek. Is that Zodoya? Is that the same girl? Ain't that her? Is that Zoe Zendaya? Zoe what's her name? Y'all know a fun fact about her. Her first movie, she wasn't a lead. She was like an assist actress because she was just starting off. Pirates of the Caribbean. That was her first freaking movie. And she was she quit because in the second Pirates of the Caribbean, which I love all the movies, all the series I was wondering where she was at. And I found out recently that she quit because she wasn't being treated fairly, because they was treating her like, oh, this new girl, she's not famous, she's not known, they was treating her too harshly, so she quit. And due to her doing Avatar and Colombiana and Marvel, she is now one of the richest actresses. She is one of the top paid actresses. That is such a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Stop stepping on the little guy. Stop, thinking you better than anybody or whatever the case may be. And I love that she quit. It would have been enjoyable for me to see her on the second one, but we don't know what happened behind closed doors with these movies and stuff coming out, people being treated harshly, people being bullied, and the other words and stuff like that. So y'all gotta stop. I just love that for her. I love that for her, that she put her foot down and she quit. I love that for her, and she didn't give up.
Wanna make you feel beautiful. I don't mind spending every day up on the corner in the pouring rain. Look look for the girl with the broken smile.
So her top grossing movies is Avatar, 2.8 billion, Avengers Endgame, 2.8 billion, Infinity War, 2 billion, Avatar Way to Water, 2 billion. This lady is on top of her shit. You know what I'm saying? She's on top of her shit. So shout out to her. But who am I picking? Y'all know I never seen Avatar. I never seen Star Trek. I heard of it though. I remember the old Star Trek, not this one. I think I seen the old one. Watchmen. This kind of trash. This kind of trash. I'm gonna pick Avatar. Cause I remember this Avatar, The Last Airbender. That's the Avatar I know and love and appreciate. And you know, so by default, I'm gonna pick that one. Dun 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 dun. How to Train Your Dragon, Inception, Black Swan, Eli. Inception was pretty good. We all know Inception was good. I've seen Black Swan, but I don't know nothing about it. How to Train Your Dragon, I heard that was amazing. And I think they got a live action one out now. Eli. Just the fact that Eli was blind the whole motherfucking time. The whole time this man that's killing people and whooping ass and taking names and stuff and walking around like he owned a place, you know what I'm saying, was blind the whole time. And he had just the Bible with him in Braille. And he beginning to end perfection. Inception was good though. But I gotta go with Eli. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, I think I've seen that one. Drive, I've seen that one. X-Men, First Class, picking it. Tinker, Taylor, Soldier, Spy. Never heard of that in my motherfucking life. Tinker, Taylor. Y'all gotta tell me about that, because why is that on this list? Why is that on this list? I'm saving X-Men. I'm not even finna waste y'all time. Especially, this gotta be a Marvel movie. Come on, Marvel movie. 2012. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, why I got Brave up here? Y'all trying to be inclusive and shit. Alright. Trying to be inclusive. Avengers is the best movie on the motherfucking planet. Okay? The trilogy, put it like that. Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Endgame and Infinity War and all that. Fuck a quadruplegy. Okay? Django was amazing. Start to finish, very comical, very real. Stepped on a lot of people's toes, a lot of white people that was insensitive. Or, you know, some white people like to hide and try to make you forget slavery happened. And any slavery based movie, they get in their fucking feelings about it. So it was amazing. And fun fact, Leonardo DiCaprio, in that scene where he was acting an ass, he really did cut his finger. That was actually his blood cutting his mother. And he didn't cut or nothing. He still played his part. Hobbit, I gotta get into that. Brave was okay. Avengers. Sometimes by the year I know the movie. Wolf of Wall Street. World War III. Man of Steel. Conjuring. I love horror. The Conjuring versus World War Z. Oh, I gotta go with Conjuring. I ain't even finna waste y'all time. Where was he was cool. But The Conjuring, and I just saw The Last Rites like in December. Like the last one. Man of Steel, I'm so sorry, Superman. I gotta go with The Conjuring. Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. That's another one with Zoe in it. Interstellar. John Wick. That is a good one. Whiplash. Never heard of it. Interstellar. People love Interstellar. That shit confused me every time I watch it. He was a robot the whole time, or he was another form of himself, and they were lying to him, and his wife was really a robot, and then you pop up and see Morgan Freeman and shit. Like, that shit confused me every time. Oh no, that's not that one. That's when he that's not Oblivion. That's when he go back, where he go in space and then time travel, and he promised his daughter he'll be back, but he come back, he like 90 years old or whatever, and he was somehow in a bookshelf, and he was the one that was sending a message to don't go, and he went anyway. His daughter was mad, and that shit just, I don't understand how people love that movie. Maybe it's me. It's confusing as shit. Is that it? Interstellar? Yeah, it's confusing as shit. Guardians of the Galaxy is my choice. John Wick is second. Mad Max, period. Who is that? Tom Hardy and I don't know her. Serial, Jurassic World. Jurassic World is my choice. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Rogue One, I gotta watch that. La La Land, it was cool. Some of these movies I don't even know why they're up here for real. But we already know Captain America Civil War. I'm picking it. I'm saving it. I'm saving every fucking Marvel movie, even the ones I don't care for. I'm saving it. Hacksaw Ridge, heard about it. I think I like war movies if I have nothing else to do in life. I'll watch them. You know? Like, I still gotta watch that other movie. What is it called? It's a war movie. Maybe I'll see it up here. I'll let y'all know. I might see it on here. I still gotta watch it. Get Out. Why is that up here? Jordan Peele, stop playing. Dunkirk. Logan. Damn, Logan was 2017. Oh yeah, that was 3 years pre-COVID. That's what I do now. I remember years by saying COVID. That was 3 years pre-COVID, so that makes sense. Logan didn't Get Out. I haven't seen Dunkirk. And Blade Runner. Logan. They just making it easy. A Quiet Place. It's still easy. Fallout. It's still easy. Hereditary. It's still easy, baby. Infinity War, baby. I'm biased, baby. Yo. They don't even need to be on here. They don't even need to be on here. Joker. Okay. The Irishman. Okay. Endgame. Okay. Yeah. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? They make these movies look like trash compared to Endgame. Just trash. Joker was cool. And he DC. Endgame. Y'all gotta be playing. I gotta read the comments after this. Cause y'all gotta be playing with me. Y'all gotta be lying to me. What's talking about Hollywood and the Irishman against Endgame? That's what I'm saying. So y'all seen these two movies. Y'all telling me y'all seen these two movies and they just amazing movies. Save one from each year. it's like no brainer. What? I gotta keep reading the title because it's not making sense to me. Like, wait, I gotta save one. Duh, that one. Okay, it's almost over, y'all. We got 5 more years. Sonic. Why would they put that on here? The Invisible Man. That was one and done. Extraction. Who is that? Chris Hemsworth. Tenet. I've seen Extraction. I've seen Tenet once or twice. I've seen Sonic with my kids. Took them to the movies to see it. Invisible Man. I've seen. I'm gonna just choose the Invisible Man. 2020 must have been a slow year too. They picked a Netflix movie. They put a Netflix movie on here. It had to be a slow year. I must be playing this wrong. I'm playing this game wrong. Because now they playing. I didn't get into Doom. I was about to watch somebody watch Doom, but I really wasn't interested. Spider-Man, you know I'm picking. You know I'm picking Spider-Man. Especially No Way Home. No Way Home was so good. Oh my God, No Way Home was so good. That was 2021 and it's 2026, guys. Oh my God, I got somebody I watch. What's today? Sunday. He is reacting to all the Marvel movies. And he react every Sunday. Patreon. King Wolves. Hold on. Let me see if he posted. King Wolves. I'm finna get up here right now. Get it together. Get it together. No Way Home for sure. Top Gun Maverick. I knew it was about that airplane shit. I've heard about that movie and a lot of people like it. The Batman. Bullet Train. Who is that standing beside Batman? I thought they was Storm at first. I thought that was Halle Berry. The Batman. Who is that standing next to him? Zoe Kravitz. Oh, she Catwoman? Why they have Halle Berry in there? I didn't know that. I better watch this. They got Andy Serkis in here. They got Andy Serkis in here. Ulysses Claw. Ulysses Claw. If you know, you know. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once sounds amazing. I have not seen none of these movies. Any of these movies. I want to pick Batman. But I'm actually about to watch Batman when I get off of here. Because I don't remember that one. With Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. And we say stuff like, why they ain't pick Halle Berry? She probably was older at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw the Catwoman back in the day. And I liked it. Even though it was about some face cream and shit like that. I still liked it. I'm just picking Batman. By default. If it ain't Marvel, it's DC. Oppenheimer was not interesting to me. Especially how they got the cover. Mission Impossible, I'm going to get into it. Barbie should be illegal to be on here right now. And Killers of the Flower Moon, never heard of it. But it has, is that it has Leonardo in it, so it's good. I haven't seen these movies. I seen Barbie at the movie. I got kids. But Oppenheimer was about an atomic bomb or some shit. But it was a lot of talking and I fell asleep. I'm skipping this. I'm skipping this year. I never thought I'd skip a year. Doom Part 2. I was going to get into it because it got Spider-Man girlfriend. What's her name? Damn, I knew her name. Zendaya. Gladiator 2. Okay, the first one was Gladiator when I was like Iron Spark. But that's 300. Nosferatu. Why is that on here? I was going to watch this last weekend. Deadpool, you know that's the choice. I was going to watch that last weekend. I'll probably watch it today. It's Sunday. I'm about to relax in a minute. I've been on this computer for 5 hours editing and posting. Okay, this the last year. Sinners. I'm choosing it. Wait, any Marvel? Any Marvel? Superman. Ooh, Policy really like that one. I guess it's a black or white thing, because baby, I'm picking Sinners. Jurassic World was really good. I loved Black Widow in there. I love Black Widow in there. She was cool, but she did not play that character. She played Black Widow. Like, she do not know how to be anybody else but Black Widow. Like, that's really what she was doing, if y'all pay attention to the movie. Her facial expressions, her voice, the way she delivered her roles, she was literally playing Black Widow. Sinners is the choice. I don't even know if y'all on my same team or if I pissed anybody off. I have no idea. Like, I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, I just thought it was gonna be better movies than that. Not saying those movies were not good, but it was like, come on now, all the movies on Earth, and you gonna put in Aladdin and Incredibles and stuff like that. Like, we grown ass people making these choices. We not no kids. You know what I'm saying? We not no kids. So why would you put all this childish ass shit in there? You know what I'm saying? So, I hope I ain't pissed nobody off. Thank you guys for watching with me. I hope you guys really, really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to watch this other one too. It's about music. I'm going to check that one out. It's about music. But not right now. I'm about to watch some movies and relax and chill. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If I pissed you off, let me know. If I didn't, let me know. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Bye.